And I had to experience this personally because leaving my job, I went from making 6 figures a year to making no money in a year.
Yeah.
Right. And things are changing in what I can do in the relationship. But instead of me communicating where I'm struggling at and being open with my finances with my girl who I've been with for almost 6 years now.
Yeah.
She done seen me when I wasn't making no money. She was seeing me when I was making money in college. She done seen me go leading in the corporate space. She's seen me leave that. She's seen all these different phases, but I can't even be open to her about where my pockets are.
Yeah.
And I remember continuously us having these conversations about doing this and doing that. She wants to go somewhere. And I'm sitting there like, bro, like, relax. And she's like, well, I don't understand every single time. Like, you got money, Miles. Like, I know you got money saved up here. You got money. I'm like, girl, you don't know.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, tell me. And one day I said, you really want to know? Like, do you really want to know where I'm at? And I told her exactly where I was at. And I'm like, that's why when you say, can we go on this trip or can we go on this date? I always have to say no. And that don't make me feel good.
Yep.
Right. And she said something that freed me, bro. She said, Miles, I don't understand why you felt the need to withhold where you were at with your money that long from me. You know I don't come from much. So the little that you have is a lot to me.
Mm.
And when she said that, bro, it was like weights just fell off of my
Yeah.
shoulders. Because she's sitting there telling me like, okay, cool. You telling me where you at. And yes, it is far, far different than where you were. But I don't look at you as a broke man.
Yeah.
I don't look at you as less than a man. I don't look at you as any less than you were when you were making $100,000 in a year. Any less than you were when you were flying us to Jamaica, when you were taking us on these expensive steakhouse dates. I don't look at you any different. The only difference now is the fact that now that since you're open to me about it, now I can support and figure out how I can help.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to pressure you with things. I didn't know that asking you for all these dates was putting that type of pressure on you because you working so hard to figure it out and you trying to make ends meet. And here I am asking for us to go on a date that's going to cost you what could be 2 weeks of your wages.
Yeah.
And that is so important. But when we're not open about it, bro, we can't be loved for who we are.
Yeah.
We can only be loved for what we do. And we feel like if we ever can't do it, then can I even be loved